What is mental accounting and why is it an important practice for your money? Mental accounting is simply treating your money differently depending on its purpose. So for example, your retirement money, usually that's pretty easy to differentiate. It's in some sort of retirement account. For many people, it's a 401k, for example. It's in this special account off to the side that I can't touch until I'm 59 and a half. What about the money in your savings account? If you just use one savings account, it can be hard to differentiate what's what. So mental accounting helps you deal with that. So if you're saving, there's different types of saving. There's an emergency savings. There's something called a sinking fund. A sinking fund is for purchases that you know are going to happen. Unlike an emergency fund, which is there for the just in case, the sinking fund is there for the we know it's going to happen. So some good examples are vacations and holiday spending. You know that there's going to be big chunks of spending at certain periods of the year, and so we put that money into a sinking fund. Now, inside of your different savings accounts, you can mentally account for this. If there's $10,000 in savings, you can tell yourself, I know 5,000 of that is for emergencies, and 5,000 I can spend on big stuff this year. One thing that I really like doing is not just relying on our mental acuity, but actually building in logistics. So some high yield savings accounts, which I encourage people to use, they are safer as opposed to other types of investments, and they're highly liquid. It means you can get your money out fairly easily. You can actually bucket them out. You can have an emergency savings bucket in your high yield savings, and then you can have a Christmas bucket and auto repair bucket, what have you. And so anything that you're going to spend within a year, it would probably make sense to have in those high yield savings. And if you can logistically break it out, it's really helpful. Anything beyond that, from a year to say 7 years, we want to look at it differently. We may invest in certificates of deposit if we don't need to take them out easily, because certificates of deposit lock up your money. And we may put them into things like 529s if the purpose of the money is to pay for college for children. And putting them in the 529, like the 401k, is a really special thing that tells you, hey, this is for college, and it really is separate from my savings account. And again, what's really important here is that we differentiate our money and it has a place. Because otherwise, we can end up in situations where we have an emergency and we go to look at our savings and, oh no, we've depleted our emergency savings to pay for vacation. And likewise, if we go to pay for college and we've eaten things up with the sinking fund over the years because we didn't keep the college savings separate, it can really create problems in those midterm goals. So think through how you mentally account for your money and think about using logistics like buckets inside of your high yield savings or any other factors that can help you differentiate your money.